Aktif dan reaktif. Lebih aktif untuk bisa melakukan initiate, lebih aktif untuk bisa mencegah untuk RRQ melakukan rotasi. Karena dia dari tadi reaktif. Ketika
Not CLID. Okay, I mixed that up, my bad.
That's why they banned the Fanny and the Hayabusa last game, left open the Ling. Maybe it probably saw the win rate of the Ling for Ray. 0-4 now, by the way.
Yeah, which is strange because he's a good Ling.
Well, he can be a good Ling, but you can't just be a single player doing everything, dude. You need that backup.
Chip banned, forced to the blue side. Kiss cute.
Unreal.
I think he was trying to counter it with the Mathilda or trying to trade it with the Mathilda, but now I guess for RRQ they either ban the Mathilda or leave it for DEWA to first pick. But again, even then, Mueza hasn't really found a lot of success on the Mathilda, but it is still too prio, it'll be banned out. Fanny up for grabs. Do DEWA want to pick it up against RRQ?
Oh, bold move if they want to go for that. Turns out they got the Kacha very early on, and it was respected in the first phase by RRQ. The response though, from the side of RRQ, what's it gonna be, dude?
Edith?
Could be. Very good flex potential. Ruby as well, technically, they want to go with that route, that confusing route. But I can just go for the Khalid again. That Khalid most definitely was a big factor. Now, there's a chance for DEWA United to match that roam pressure with the Avatar of the Guardian. Will it be enough though?
I mean, honestly, they can also just go for Arlet, right? I don't know why the Arlet hasn't really been finding a lot of screen time, but Arlet, ever since the change, has been really, really good. Maybe because they found a new tag with the Khalid. It's Khalid plus Vexana.
Wow.
What's your
a whole lot of control,
Fanny.
but against those control, they opted to go for a Fanny here for Ray, and also complemented with a Yeef against the diving potential of Tyron.
Interesting. Okay, when it comes down to it, both mages can kind of go for the clear, but if we're looking at a potential dive-in aggressive stuff from RRQ, now with the Gatot and the Yeeve kind of slowing things down, kind of being annoying, and opening up the bushes, might be a bit more pesky to do, unless RRQ gets something a bit more reliable when it comes to going for those pickoffs, when it comes to especially shutting down the mobility of this Fanny.
Because Cute, the last pick of the first phase, they thought about this actually quite long. In the first game, I believe they picked it very, very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's fast for both teams.
Oh man.
What?
It's an early Bane pick, but I get it. I mean, again, if we take a look at Game 3, or Game 2 rather, sorry, Geek Fan versus Team Liquid, Bane, faster clear against these assassins, and you can invade very early on. Especially if you already have a winning matchup in the mid lane. This Vexana, if you combo it properly, I really wonder what they're gonna combo it with, right? Because I'm feeling maybe even we might be able to get a Grok just to get more value out of the invades against the Fanny.
Oof. And for DEWA, now they ban away the Claude. But it's not even a high prio type deal, but I guess they're concerned about the mobility to really dodge away from the Fanny, and mobility to dive in the back line and once again just dive onto Keys, who right now isn't on the Vexana. You have to remember that earlier, whenever Skylar goes in, the grasp at least, the terrifying grasp, is used by Keys to buy some more time and start up Skylar. But now, without the Claude available, maybe Skylar's going to go for something a bit more front-to-back oriented, especially with the Bane already shown anyways. It could be the idea, and when they want to do that, they ban away this Tigreal, just in case the counter engages come through.
Okay, last ban is going to be another Skylar ban. The Claude's already banned out. Hey, wow, it's actually going to be the Kufra.
What?
Give Fanny a bit more leeway. Have we seen Edok on the Kufra is my question. I don't think so,
I
right?
don't think so.
At this point, would it be too crazy for them to go for a Kaja carry combo? Add some suppression against the real world manipulation, you have that shred, and it is also a roamer that does well against the Fanny. They can go Franco too, to be fair. Franco. Okay. They pick up the...
Yeah.
Okay, Ruby roll. There you go.
Yeah, it's still a signature pick for Edok. Remember, this is the pick that he burst onto the scene with, is immediately getting all the pickoffs. And here, again, the flexibility of Edok can be highlighted. You can see if he's going to play defensively or aggressively, depending on the situation. And they're hiding that final pick for Skylar, wanting to see what exactly is DEWA's plan. Is it more dive?
That might be the case because Bane is very susceptible to dives. But it's going to be an X-Borg. Interesting matchup against a Khalid, I guess. I don't know about this, bro. Like, I don't really find a Khalid against an X-Borg match difficult.
Maybe it's the Kamikaze. Who knows?
Oh.
And the Beatrix still. Okay.
Oh, man. I'm not really fond of DEWA United's draft. There's really no huge setup for the Beatrix. Usually you see a Kaja or some kind of setup for the Penetrate and also the Renner's Apathy, but there is none.
Alright, it's a proper front-to-back composition for RRQ, and they have the tools available to just stop any kind of dive potential. If you can imagine DEWA setting up for a big avatar play, avatar engage, they're gonna do so and then get zoned away by the deadly catch. So DEWA are the ones who have to try and find weird angles, and to their credit, they have the last insanity to play around with. They do have the Fanny to really dive in the back line. But they gotta be very careful here.
Okay.
No, yeah, but I think the drafts are an improvement here for the side of DEWA United. I think they have a better composition compared to game number 1.
Minor spelling mistake. And there we go. Right one. RQ versus DEWA. The spells not really looking that special. It's still the same old flickers from a lot of members, except for Moisa, obviously, with the Revitalize. Now, the truth is gonna come out. RRQ, one more win towards this match win, but DEWA United did it all the wins that they can get to clinch that playoff spot. What's gonna happen? Let's see this in a second.
Let's see, folks, as we dive into the Land of Dawn for game number 2. This time, Chorizo on this X-Borg. Also, Ray on a signature pick in the Fanny.
Signature Fanny pick for Ray. Definitely a lot more mobility and kill pressure. Watch out for that level 4 power spike into a pickoff. But I think RRQ definitely are familiar with that threat, because they themselves can kind of use these assassins as well. But look at that, Shevin. That's the matchup in the EXP lane. Like you're saying about earlier, it can be okay, but the early game poke is going to be brutal for that X-Borg.
This rotation. Rin's walking up. It will also be Azura who takes it away.
Good take there, even though it was a 3v2 for the side of RRQ. DEWA United with a small win.
Look at what Skylar is doing though, keeping the wave relatively in the center so far. Now clearing it altogether. Going for a level advantage play, but look at his emblems by Indihome. So you can see that Dyron still going with the Wilderness Blessing to just rotate a lot faster with the Thrill as well. Whereas for Chorizo, agility to try and match that movement speed. But of course, it's going to be a bit outmatched. And in the gold lane, you can see that's a weapon mastery for Azura, expecting this game to go late to get intense. Whereas Skylar is the one running the Master Assassin to really just get that lane domination.
Yeah, good lane here. I think it's quite similar to the Terizla matchup too, eh? X-Borg getting the dub against the Khalid.
But Darren is setting up the wave pretty okay here. It's going to be pushing towards him, so we can safely collect all of this EXP and gold under his turret. Unless Ray wants to go for a crazy dive, deny it. Won't be available though. Khalid is just way too risky to try and make that play on.
First crucial objective is coming, and Tsujin is already on the case very early, and Ray opted to go for the purple buff. Why is that though?
He has to. Even here, with that level 4, Dyron just goes straight at it, and it is going to be the rush from RRQ. Oh, shit!
Oh! Raging Sandstorm Total Guard Ruessa cannot handle that damage! The composure coming in from Dyron, he was in a tight situation, man. But when he knew he's got that power spike in level 4, time to turn the tables.
DEWA United just wasn't expecting that. It just started so slow. It's a slow burn to level 4, then RRQ just immediately exploded. Ray, knowing that he can't really go for anything else on the other side, just goes for a bit of a trade, goes to try and steal away the orange buff, so a small victory there. But looking at the stat, oh, hang on a minute.
Ray deals some damage. Rin's just flickering out.
Was a really good dodge. Once again, the composure coming in from the RRQ members, man.
Wow.
Rin's ice cold on these mages, dude. Never really seeming to panic, even when he gets caught out of position like that. Now it's back to the waiting game, and for RRQ, they're getting more and more prio on the lanes with the clear, and it's looking kind of difficult because both EXP and gold lane technically is doing better for RRQ. The mid lane is the only spot where they can kind of make their damage.
Real world ablation. Oh, the terrified connects. I'm offended.
What deadly catch, Enoch? What was that? That was the best cover possible on that time. There's literally nothing that could go better for RRQ.
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Disgusting.
Oh, he wants more. He wants Azura next to the
Oh.
Crab Claw Cannon. That's a flicker from Azura. Okay, no chase. But oh, I don't think you want to stay here. Azura, that is Enoch who can walk up again. Who has the I'm offended? That was ridiculous.
That was so good. DEWA used so many resources to guarantee that they can get to wins. They know that the flicker isn't up,
Oh
but
no.
the outplays are
This
just
is
too
it.
good. No purple.
And Enoch stops right. Flickers out the safety. Mueza coming up with a taunt. Enoch still able to survive now with the regen. 2Ks. Has to burn the flicker to get to him. And Mueza escapes with a sliver of HP. The turtle has spawned.
Uh-oh.
Up top, Skylar wants blood. Debuter's passion coming down. Dyron wants to go for the dive. Knows he doesn't have the flicker. Dyron will die, but it is traded gold lane for XP. Rins again. Wow! Getting the terrified mid-air. Real world manipulation. Not
Oh
enough.
my
This
God.
is some crazy stuff. Gila Rins.
Insane. Like again, 3 times in a row, the composure. Not
Oh my
panicking when
goodness.
it's on, you know, the condition is not on their favor at all.
Not even close as Mueza tries to do something right here, but RRQ, they can go and burst down the turtle immediately. Soruza's doing a good job elevating the winning lane, but he's
Bottom
just
lane.
losing in the rotational battle.
Oh no. Dyron is actually winning it out this time around. Chorizo doesn't have the last insanity anymore. Dyron just goes and says, Invenchana.
There's a code for our new application Go Play as well. Right on the screen, take advantage of that. Get all the value you can, because right now, RRQ is taking all the value that they can. Going in for a play, Dyron 1v2 though.
All good should be, so has the flicker, gets bursted down. Avatar the Guardian coming down. Good flicker. Dyron, he knows. He's just casually walking down. This is typical Dyron. He usually lives with way less HP.
And the top lane 2 Skylar making use of that pressure that Dyron deals, or the attention that he gets.
Wow.
Easily takes it, but this is ridiculous. 96%, by the way.
And perhaps Dyron just never dies, guys. This guy is immortal. Okay, he died once, but that was different.
No
That
way.
was
He got the flood armor
calm
pop.
down.
Okay, let's calm. I thought he was just legit gonna go straight for a dive. But look at the rotations though. There was a wave there for Dyron to collect, but no, he zones away Azura, and Skylar comes in to collect the wave. He's 2 levels ahead yet again, by the way. But before talking about the gold lane, let's talk about the EXP lane here in the player head-to-head by our new application GoPay. Dyron with the higher KDA. Chorizo just doing better in the farming business, but in teamfight participation and in flexibility, Dyron, dude, is top tier with the presence around the map, with participating in these fights. And again, the coordination to ensure that Skylar gets maximum value is gonna allow this Natan to really snowball off into a massive threat in the mid game.
I'm sorry, man. This is Dyron's on a Khalid. It's like Helkert and Beloyski. It's like Skylar, Prime Skylar on a Claude. Like, this is worthy of a ban.
I agree. That's why we've been saying for a long time, man, Dyron. If you think anyone is impressive in MPL with a Khalid, we just haven't seen Dyron raging Sandstorm K's. Almost getting locked down, still able to escape Dyron. Revitalize doesn't even matter. Skylar just obliterates him. Dimofetti coming down as the last insanity. Will be able to deal with the enough, but no, he flickers out. Oh, it's a flicker forward to Skylar, still able to survive, but gets burnt down by Chorizo.
Oh, man, finally. Kind of an equal trade from DEWA United, even though they're gonna concede on towards the neutral objective here. Dyron still scouting the situation. Oh, Ray. Oh, let's see what's gonna happen. What?
Purple buff. Contest with the Jin, took the turtle without the retreat, and he will be able to retreat this time around. Dyron getting again gunned down, taunted up as well. Dyron, can you escape, Flicker? Avatar the Guardian dodges away from it, gets gunned down. Oh, goes into the Raging Sandstorm to try to get a trade. Finally, we see him punish.
By the way, there was a pickup towards Rins by Azura in the mid lane.
That's
It's overstaying just a bit too much. Look at this, RRQ immediately sending off members to stop the push. And just like that, DEWA, they can get a couple of kills. They're able to actually equalize on the gold deficit, so good on them. But the main problem is that in the late game, they didn't exactly outscale RRQ. Are you there now, Chorizo?
Faraga armor completely gone. Eternal Guard luckily not connecting. Chorizo with immortality.
Oh man, but look at the gold lead though, Rashi. It's definitely very doable here for DEWA United. A whole different story from game number 1. They actually equalized on the kill count as well. So it's not looking that bad for DEWA United at this point. There is a lot of hope left for the gods.
It's Chorizo just diving in and being a bit of a problem here. The fact that he goes with the last insanity to the whole backline, you can't really stop him from doing so either, so you're just forced to tank up some of the damage. But as you can see, the gold lead is still in the right hands. The jungler, Sutsujin, is ahead in levels, and Skylar is 1,000 gold ahead, only with the steel leg press as a defensive measure against the assassin. So DEWA, like you said, Shevin, has a great chance of kind of doing something, but man, Ray, too slippery on that Fanny.
Smell something, there's something stinky. Ooh. Now RRQ, oh, Weza, pull the trigger here.
That's Rage. Eat up, going in for the Artifacts. Tackled and taken out there. Eternal Guard onto Moeza. That should be a trade. Skylar. Oh man, Revitalize. Doesn't matter.
Oh, a trade for the Roamers. Not really looking that bad for DEWA United. They lose out on Moeza. 0-4-5 so far. But you have to see the whole picture, man. He's been doing a lot of work. Just like a Hylos, taking all the damage.
You have to remember that for RRQ, if they lose Edok, Diamond can still frontline very, very reliably and still go for the engages. The same thing can be said for Chorizo, the other frontline coming in for the side of DEWA. So DEWA's gonna be careful going for those trades and see the bigger picture. If they trade 1-for-1, but with a critical member, they can lose out in the initiative to the neutral objective. And look at this.
Up and around, 5 members here. Ray, not there just yet. Wishing that number case. Oh, Frog armor. Puts it down. Avatar of the Guardian coming down from the west side, but he's gonna be caught in the deadly catch of the real world. Inflation comes down. It doesn't matter. Tyrant jumps into the back. Goes on for Chorizo. He has an immortality though. That's a kill. He got the crack claw cannon. The bounce. Ray in the back. Looking for the kills. Able to find it. Comes through. And Skylar goes in, and then Tyrant finds Rubber Lins. Save Skylar again. What is Rins made of?
Just when you see the light of day for DEWA United, it is still a nightmare for them. 2.3k goal lead for RRQ, and once again, they're forced to concede the neutral objective RRQ. Oh, okay. I was gonna pull the trigger right away and stole it.
Dude, Rins though, the nerves of steel, ice running through his veins. At every single fight, despite how chaotic it looks, he just knows exactly what he needs to do, what spell he needs to save for who. Instant replay right here by the Samsung Galaxy S14 series, the official tournament smartphone. Look at the backline, dude. Keys. He has the range, but he's a bit too far up. There's gonna be damage coming through it. Sutsujin getting the bounce off, and Ray attempting to just go and clean up in the backline, but he gets caught. That's the Vexana issue. When this hero first came into the scene, into the meta, the big issue is that all these assassins just immediately get denied any kind of chance on diving in due to how long you can get locked by the Terrify and the knockup with the Eternal Guard. Rins showing again the real benefit for the Vexana aside from just that massive damage.
Speaking of massive damage, the man you see, the man of the hour, Skylar, 73 win rate in 15 picks, and I believe so far season 14, 4 picks, 100% win rate.
And it's really poetic how RQ lost to the Natan in Season 8. Chorizo, Faraga, armor done, and it's Dyer with a Raging Sandstorm. Good avatar to escape. Chorizo, Edok! With the I'm offended! Getting 3, and now it's just K's. They're trying to tank Sutsujin's damage. They're trying to tank everything. RRQ looking to end the game quicker than they did in game number 1. Oh, base turret in the bottom lane, taken down. A crab claw cannon onto K's. Dyer zoning him. No minions, but there is a wave in the mid lane.
The shades of Keyboy and Sans getting pushed up down by Skylar, and this is it. RRQ takes the game away, takes the match away from DEWA United.